I want to turn now to perhaps what might be the most disturbing slide in this deck for those who have the deck to hand, and that is the slide which is on page 13. I think it's important that we all are robustly realistic about the scale of the challenge that we face.
This is the chart public health officials referred to in a press conference earlier today to illustrate the severity of COVID-19 and its potential ripple effects across Ontario. You can see the comparison of the projected deaths in the province with or without health measures. The 100,000 deaths estimated is measured over the entire course of the pandemic. Milton MPP Parm Gill says the good news is the province has stepped up to issue strict guidelines to prevent this from happening.
Honestly, even with the measures that we have in place and some of the projections that are showing anywhere from 3,000 to 15,000 possible potential deaths by the end of April. So there's obviously a lot of work that I think each and every one of us have a responsibility to do to prevent the further spread of COVID-19.
Health officials also announced the COVID-19 pandemic could last between 18 months to 2 years. Gill says he wants to be clear that this situation is always changing.
No one has the crystal ball, and honestly, no one has an answer. It really going to depend on all of us to see how strict we are in terms of following the protocol that's been put in place. If we are reckless, there could be a second, there could be a third wave down the road, which will kind of put us back in the same situation. But I have a lot of confidence, honestly, in Ontarians and, of course, people that live in the region of Halton and, of course, my constituent in Milton, that I think everybody's very concerned. Everybody wants to be dealt with. Everybody wants to get back to their normal lives.
Meantime, Premier Doug Ford announced today as well that they are putting more restrictions on non-essential services. Gill says it includes halting industrial construction.
We are still going to allow the residential construction that is currently underway. So no new construction of residential units, but the ones that are on the way, that are being built, that have already started, will continue to.
Those few sites that will remain open will be placed under the highest level of scrutiny possible. We'll keep coming down hard on in the inspections. We have added over 60 new inspectors. We have hundreds of inspectors out every day. Over the last week, we have conducted 583 inspections. We've shut down 5 construction sites, and we will not hesitate to shut down more, because the health and safety of all Ontarians is my #1 priority.
Reporting for Halton News, I'm Melissa Candelaria.